This is AI Dungeon Crawlers. Today is Monday, September 5th, 2022. And welcome to the dungeon, where we five traverse the treacherous mind of a sinister AI programmed with the insights of 10,000 authors, throwing nightmares incarnate at our every turn as we struggle to write the greatest pitch black apocalyptic fantasy since I heard about Mork last week. I'd like to say thank you to our patrons, Tusk and Katarina. If you want to join us on Patreon and support the show, you can click the link down below. It really is the best way to support the show and guarantees that we get most of the money, not Amazon or YouTube. That being said, we greatly appreciate any tips, bits, and subs. They don't go to waste. We have a few new shows in the works, and we'd like to expand our presence. The easiest way to have that happen faster is with audience support. Every little bit helps. And now, joining me tonight, commanding the Space Wizards, it's Eric Lehman. Documenting it all with his electric quill, it's Noah Schaefer. And the two-headed raven. I've been told one of them always tells the truth and one of them always lies. It's Geoff and Cullen from Astronomica.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm the one that lies.
Oh, no. No. All right.
Go through the left door.
Okay,
the left door
cool.
is certain death.
Do you guys ever have, because this is a common riddle that comes forward with two people, you're at the door, or one of them lies, etc. Do you have your sort of go-to solution for that one? What would you do? Geoff, Cullen, what do you think?
You ask one which door the other would send you through, and then you take the opposite door.
You take the opposite door. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It's probably a hallmark of my confidence, but I would say, which door thinks I'm pretty? And then I'd go through the one that says yes.
Oh, the door speaks as well.
Yeah. Door obviously speaks.
All right, I like that in your world, the door speaks and also answers which one thinks I'm pretty with yes. So. Welcome, Geoff and Cullen. Wonderful to have the both of you. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, that is a rock-solid bit of self-confidence you've got there, my friend.
Yeah, of course. That way, whichever door you go through, you know that you made the right call for you.
Even if you die a horrible, painful death, you'll do so feeling full within yourself. That's all we can all really hope for in this world. Speaking of sort of general sadness and being nihilistic, I suppose. Eric, how was your weekend?
Oh, yeah. No, this one was good. Jack and I went to a pub, but not just to go to the pub, but to look for something very special to the imperfect librarians. Perhaps we'll be having future shows.
Do we want to talk?
Maybe we will do things in the future.
Yeah.
Maybe events will occur.
Yeah, we're branching out to see what we can do with the AI, and we have some pretty cool shows up in the works that we think we might try and stream live from a pub, if we can. Should be pretty cool, and I'm pretty excited to be moving that along.
Me too. It was nice. Also, it was just like a nice day out.
It was a great day.
Well, okay, that's a lie. We were sitting out on this pub. No, but we were sitting out in the patio of this pub in downtown Toronto, like Yonge and Dundas is busy and there's people, but it was like nice and sort of secluded and quiet up there. And then a band set up and started to play, and we're like, oh, nice, maybe some live music happening in the square. It was a noise band from 1967. All of them were 80 plus years old. One of them was a soprano just singing away. The other one was a drummer who had like really good time in his left foot, but then somehow like his crash and the tom would get out of sync all the time, and guitarist just wasn't listening to anything. It was just kind of...
It was the most amazing ability to play two rhythms and seem wrong at the same time. I've never understood that. But the other thing we learned is that like all unofficial venues, like pub venues, in Toronto are way nicer than real venues.
Yeah,
real
it turns
venues
out
suck.
We went around, we looked at several, and we're like, these are kind of gross.
That's a gross venue. That is.
Yeah.
Pub. Ooh, nice.
Oh, pub real nice. I could sit down in the pub.
Oh, gross. Ew.
There's a minimum floor of cleanliness you have to get above, or else the health department will shut you down.
Oh, we should just mandate all theaters have a restaurant.
You're right. It must just be like food is being served, ergo we have to stay above the food floor. Eric, tell us a little bit about the world and our drinking game this week.
Oh yeah, we are on the Moon of Pythius, and we come with holy fire to purge the demonic scourge who have ruled the moon for eons. It's gonna be sick. I love this. It's so good. It's so good, Jack. And
oh man.
All right, so we were talking before. So correct me if I'm wrong. Of course, we will drink to forget if the AI gives us something we just possibly can't not use. We will also drink every time we resist the call of the demons and look to a holier light. It may be difficult. They've got some pretty dope shit on this moon. But we're not gonna fall for it. We're not gonna succumb to the forces of heresy, and that'll be great. Also, there's brainworms on this planet. That was pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
AI put brainworms. Chat if you were here on our wonderful Thursday streams, where we build the world. You'd know about those brainworms. And so Noah is also going to be hiding some brainworms in the art. Maybe they'll be taking people over. Maybe they'll be tanning in the sun. I don't know. We'll
Keep
find
your
out.
eyes peeled for the brainworms, though, kids. That's the rule of today. Geoff and Cullen, the two of you are going to be together voicing every single character that we meet along the way. Eric is going to be our protagonist tonight, leading the story and voicing the main character, and I will be our narrator. 90% of the story is going to be written by an artificial intelligence with prompts and nudgings from Eric and us as a team. And we're going to try and tell a long-form story in the next 2 hours or so. Is everybody ready to dive in?
Well, I've got one thing to say.
Oh, sure.
Noah, how you doing?
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Hey, Noah. Hey, bud. Hey, best pal.
Hello.
Buddy I've known for 13 years. One of my oldest friends.
Has it really been that long?
I don't want to do the math, Noah.
Surprised.
So good to see you. How are you doing there, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right.
Doing pretty good. I'm excited for this world too. I think
Cool.
I think I've got some fun ideas for this terrifying gothic apocalyptic fantasy.
Hell yeah.
And I'm excited to bring brainworms to everybody.
Fuck yeah.
I am not controlled by brainworms. I just truly believe in their
Put it on a
message.
truly
t-shirt.
believe that they're worth spreading. Yeah. Am I good? Have
All
I covered
right.
all my bases? Okay.
All right, now we can start the show, Jack.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me just bust out. Let me set the mood here.
Sick.
And hold on, I gotta go put my corpse paint on, and then I'll be back for this.
All right, you've got some downtime. I can vamp. Pythius is a desolate moon under the control of the demon armies. The demons are ruthless and kill anyone who trespass on the moon. They control the moon's surface with heretical machines and brainworms. For millennia, they've been gathering power. Now their influence is pressing out into the neighboring world of Morag, a world of cybermagics who will not take this encroachment without extreme prejudice. The Cybronic Template has sent their crusader warlocks to purge the moon with fire. You are Rutherford Cargarian. You are a crusader warlock sent by the Emperor to Morag. Of Morag, to cleanse the Moon of Pythius of demons. You're about to embark on this holy crusade, but you will not be alone. The 7 finest warriors of the Cybronic Template will join you. You will face terrible odds, but your faith and many cybernetic enhancements mean you also possess unlimited potential. You mustn't let evil prevail. You mustn't fail. You march for war. You stand on the bridge of your starship, the Holy Indignation, orbiting the moon of Pythius. You turn to communication offers Atreus Panarax, and you say,
Brother Atreus, have you found a location we can land?
Atreus replies,
Yes, sir. I've got something. It's a place called the Ruins of Aegon. It's an old abandoned outpost from before the First Great War. It was used as a garrison by the Empire during the Second Great War, then was abandoned and fell into the ruin during the Third Great War.
having finished your history lesson, you give an order.
Set course for the ruins.
You stand at your command console. and activate the ship-wide Vox Communico. You speak.
Brothers of the Cybronic Templaret.
The ship begins to shake as it enters the moon's atmosphere.
Too long has the surface of Pythius been infested with demon spawn. Today we land at the holy ruins of Agon. But we will find them ruins no longer.
You continue as the purple clouds of Pythius, crackling with demonic energy, fill the view screen.
We will find Agon a citadel, from where the forces of the holy indignation will rain righteous fire on the heretics of this forsaken rock. Then from those ashes, the Cybronic Templaret will grow a haven for the faithful.
The starship pierces the clouds, and before you, through the view screen, you see the surface of Pythius. It writhes endlessly with billions of cultists and demons screaming endlessly in their heretical dance.
Be ready. Be vigilant. Today, we mark ourselves as heroes.
You deactivate the Vox Communico and turn to your artillery captain, Mathis Grulara.
Brother Mathis, purge an area around the ruins so we can land.
You watch as hundreds of shells carrying high explosive and hellfire fall from the sky, pulverizing the defiled lands. The craters fill with lava. The screams of the dying rise from the pits. You turn again to the comms and say,
Sister Justine, what news from the drop pods?
I scrolled too far. Is it my line? Sister Justine. Oh man, this is really stressful. Sister Justine, a zealous member of the auxiliaries, responds.
We found our targets, but several were slain by the hostile forces. They were only acolytes, but their souls have gone to God.
You nod and say,
Their sacrifice will not be in vain. Prepare to land and disembark under extreme prejudice.
You look through the viewfinder and see that, although you have made a moat of lava around Aegon, the demons and cultists have already begun to throw themselves into the pits. You doubt trying to form a bridge. No doubt trying to forge a bridge to the outpost. You order,
Fire at will.
You watch the Gatling guns open fire, punching holes through the enemy ranks. The forces of the Holy Indignation burst out from the landing bays. A very different situation. You jump down from your ship and into a sea of blood and entrails. Jesus Christ. The ruins of Agong are shrouded in smoke. As your boots hit the moon soil, you hear a voice in your head.
Is that your own voice or someone else's voice?
I think it's someone else's voice.
Turn back, you fool. The forces that inhabit these vacuous graves are too numerous. You cannot defeat them.
You dismiss the voice.
I will not leave until the greater demons no longer scream with delight, but whimper under my boot.
You look at your troops. They are heavily armored and armed with advanced weaponry. You take a deep breath.
Advance!
I think we just resisted a demonic temptation.
We totally did.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow, just kicking it off right away.
All right, how do we
man.
feel so far, everybody?
This is the most
love
metal
this.
I've ever been in my life.
Pretty,
I feel like this is flies in the face of everything I've built as myself, like as an identity. It's too much. It's incredible.
Oh man, it's the best part about metal is you just go all in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm sunken into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Half measures have no place on the moons of Pythius.
Yeah. Geoff, do you want to just trade line for line like we did?
I think that's a good way to go about it.
Yeah. Cool. Or character for character, right? Like,
Yeah.
No, we're gonna have two vastly different voices for each character. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear Cullen's flirty sister Justine take the stage.
all right.
Before we go any further, Mysterious P has redeemed a character, Matthew Tailstone, and I've punched them into the AI, and here's what the AI has to say about them. Matthew Tailstone has been a professional snooker player. I wasn't expecting that to go this direction. Has been a professional snooker player for most of his life. In fact, he's currently the 7th highest snooker player by number of ranking titles. He even owns his own line of billiard chalk. Despite winning 2 International Open tournaments and being a runner-up in the latest World Snooker Championship, he's virtually unknown to 99% of the human population. Matthew Tailstone has been a professional snooker player. Oh, this is the same thing. All right, so now we have a snooker player that exists in the universe.
I'm sure most people are too preoccupied with the demon moons. And
oh, man, have you tried the Matthew Tailstone snooker chalk, though?
He keeps trying to bring it up. He's like, I've made this new chalk. And they're all like, Matt.
When we need to get the plasma bomb into the exhaust port, we're going to be glad Tailstone is here.
He's like boots on the ground, covered in blood everywhere. He's got a pool cue with him, and he's like, guys, I'm just telling you, light him up, smoking grenades into people's mouths. It's great. Eric, you're leading the story.
Yeah.
Where do you feel it going?
Well, I feel like we have to. So we've set up a beachhead, right? Right. So now we're on the moon. We're sent to purge it. So for those who were here during our Thursday world building stream, we have some greater demons on this on this moon, right? Beings of great power and strength. I think they're the ringleaders that we have to take down in order to fully purge this moon of demonic presence.
That sounds good to me. We got like an actual structured boss, like is a video game style.
Yeah.
I like it. Now, Geoff, you introduced this to us when we met this past week, the TTRPG Mork Bori. How do you pronounce it again?
It's spelled Morkborg, but it's pronounced Mörkborg in Swedish, although most people in Anglophone world say Morkborg, I think.
Yes. How did you could you describe this game to us and how you came across it?
I'm badly remembering the jacket copy, but they say it's a doom metal spiked flail to the face. This is the game your parents were worried about you playing in grade school. And it's absolutely it is 100% leaning into the metalness of the black metal scenario. Although theirs is fantasy, but it's great.
Oh, that's awesome.
It takes very little prep. There's a lot of generator tables for rolling up scenarios and bad guys.
Did you guys
and the character archetypes
fairly recently? Sorry, go ahead.
We did. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we played it recently on mic for our Patreon bonus content. Cullen was the Doom Daddy that led us through it all. It was a lot of fun.
Did you like the system? Like, how was it?
It's really fun. It's really easy to get into. Combat streamlined a lot. Basically, you just have like a pass-fail. I can't remember the exact number. It's like a 13 or a 12 on the die, and if you pass that, then you succeed. So it lends itself a lot towards like role play, even in like high combat. You're not like rolling through a skills checklist like you're playing D&D. You're just like, I hit my sword and it looks fucking sweet.
Cool. Okay. And it's about the rock and roll fast tempo of it all.
Yeah, it's fun.
Great.
It's got really good dungeon building resources also.
The character archetypes are, for instance, Gutterborn Scum, which is kind of their version of a rogue, or the heretical priest. It's great. You really you get an instant feel for the setting. And you
that's cool. I like when the language is baked into the game, make it abundantly clear what you're playing. Yeah. Before we go any further,
I have a
wanted
question.
to mention...
Yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, go ahead, dude.
Are those some brainworms peeking out in the drawing there?
Wait, what?
What?
Where?
What could you mean? What could you mean?
Oh shit! There they are. Ow! I was thinking about this. Geoff spotted them. Does everyone except for Geoff have to drink, or do we all drink?
I think we all drink.
What sort of? Yeah, all right.
I want to drink.
I didn't have to drink, but a demon tempted me to drink, and then I resisted the temptation, so now I have to drink.
Oh no, you're right. That's the game, isn't it? What a terrible thing we've made ourselves do. I wanted to read, the AI's generated a character here from Misha Life, Charlie Dove. I'd like to read here. Charlie Dove is a slightly eccentric Template medic who lied about his age so he could serve. He's popular with the other Templates mainly because he's always smiling and happy. He does not deserve to be in this world.
Oh,
Oh, buddy.
this poor man.
Oh my God! How much of that was the AI?
All of that's the AI.
Damn it!
Wow.
Love Charlie. Welcome aboard.
City of. All right. Can I open question to cast members in the chat? We need to go to a demon city where some drop pods have been sent. Rendezvous with who we can and infiltrate our way into the deep, underhive of it. What's the city called?
The Demon City?
The Demon City.
Oh,
on the
man.
Moon of Pythius.
Can we
Uniropolis.
Pandemonium is an old classic, right?
Pandemonium's pretty
Acrimony.
good. The chat says
Pandemonium.
Tylius
Pandemonium.
and Garthrax.
Garthrax. Can we take one syllable from all of these?
Tile Verschrax.
Tile Verschrax.
Yeah.
Take me down to Demon City where the sea is blood and the food is shitty. Thank you, Country Buns. We got Wayne Town from Mysterious P. Thank you. Coming in clutch every time. What's this from King of Autumn? Iritius? Unpronounceable, those deals.
Iritius.
We've gone with a city with far too many consonants and vowels.
Tylevershrax.
Tylevershrax. Oh,
Pretty
man,
sure
I
I've
gotta
been to
go
that
down
town in Wales.
Pretty sure I've had that disease in Wales. Your forces begin to set up a base of operations. It is integral that Aegon holds. Sister Justine is unloading a jump craft. The first thing you will have to do to purge this planet is rendezvous with the drop pods that have survived their descent into the demon city of Tylevershrax. You walk towards the jump draft, and you say,
Sister, have you found any survivors?
to which she says,
Oh, only the dead. And I don't doubt that there are worse things buried here.
you bite your lip. Oh.
Since you said-
Sorry, is there some history here I'm sensing? What's the story?
Than expected. Who's
we're
our
still getting some,
who's our happy man?
Oh, his name's Charlie Dove.
Charlie. Brother Charlie.
Yes. Are we going to turn to your brother Charlie now?
How do I spell Charlie?
Charlie.
Charlie, Charlie, your battalion is with me. We jump for city. Oh God, now I have to write this stupid city name that I made.
I mean, Tylevershrax?
Tylevershrax.
It's Tyler, a lever, and Shrax all rolled into one.
You bored.
Question for Geoff and Cullen. I don't know if you guys grew up in the same sort of era that, or sort of mentality that my folks did, but growing up through the Satanic Panic, D&D and tabletop role-playing games were like an absolute no. Never allowed to play them. If I had mentioned them or brought them up, my parents would be too scared to ever let me play them. So I didn't actually get into the games until later. What's your sort of history with role-playing games?
That's my dad's AD&D player handbook behind me.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Mine was sort of a happy medium between those two in that my dad didn't believe in the Satanic Panic at all. But at a game store, he picked up a Forgotten Realms book, and he was like, "Yeah, okay, I could maybe get this for you." And then he just randomly thumbed it open to the to the succubus illustration. Like that's just where it fell open. He was like, "No." And put that
I
back
wonder
on the
why it
shelf.
was so easy to open to the succubus illustration.
Yeah.
My mother's in the
Well
chat
done.
tonight, immediately refuting what I said. It's true, Mom. I do actually remember an instance where I was like, I want to play D&D. And both of you guys were in the next room. You're like, D&D? No, turn it off. Absolutely not. We had a conversation. It was in that era where everyone thought it was like the devil possessing you and all that stuff. I will say my mother's made great strides. She was telling me the other day that she had found D&D content that she loves and has been watching on the internet. She was telling all about the classes and the adventures they've been going on. It was nice. She said, good job, Mom. Good for you finding D&D content you love.
It's a heartwarming resolution to
Yeah.
to the Satanic Panic. overlord.
Redemption story to the Satanic Panic. Are we ready to push on? Do you have some more text here?
Why don't we just do?
What you got?
I'll do one more, and then we can read it all.
All right, that sounds good. When did you guys first play D&D or whatever it may be? What's your first experience with that?
I'd like very, very badly as a young child, not really understanding the game very much. Just like rolling clicky rocks and being like, I killed an ogre. And like
was this on your
probably,
own
like,
or with
first
friends?
grade? Yeah, my older sibling and friends and stuff. We use Legos as minis. That kind of thing.
The best way to start out with it.
Did you ever play
That's
AD&D
awesome.
with your dad or anything?
He was more of like a war games, like miniatures painter kind of guy. He never really got
Gotcha.
into tabletop stuff or like a pen and paper stuff as much.
Fair enough. And what about you, Jeff?
Yeah, when I was about 11 or 12 at summer camp, somebody had the red box, the old Beck Me set, and so we all played there. And then when I got back, my friend that lived down the street, his older brother from college was a huge nerd and had all the D&D stuff, so we started playing regularly. It was great.
Awesome. I love that. It's cool. It was really popular, or it is still really popular. But right before the pandemic, it was a thing that actors in Toronto would do. Everyone would get together and play D&D so we could show off our voices to each other and be like, look how good I am at acting. And since then, it's just evolved into like the actual game itself, because the pandemic happened and nobody wants to do a voice over Zoom for 5 hours. And that's how I got into it. I got invited, I think, by some mutual friends of Eric and I, and that's how I met Eric. And then
We had met many times before that.
That's actually true. That's like the moment I classify as like we became friends at that instance.
Not the time we met for brunch before.
Jack, you keep
When I
getting
bought a
refuted.
laptop from you,
Okay.
right? I don't know. That was like the moment I was like, he's my bud. We sat next to each other. We were making jokes and hanging out. It
Okay.
felt like we were like really hanging
Alright.
out. Oh God.
Did that
Oh, no.
as well.
Eh.
Anyways,
Everyone,
Oh, buddy.
we're just gonna be quiet for now while Jack and Eric have their couples therapy.
Yeah, this is.
You
you know what?
Can
We have text,
uh,
Jack. Why don't we read about a world that's
Wait,
more
no,
kind than
God.
the one we're in now?
Oh shit. Oh no.
Looks like we know who the
oh,
hope
circle
stealer
back.
is here.
The hope stealer is among us. Resist his urges, everybody. I'm gonna drink. Go ahead and read. No, I have to read. Oh. Let me see here. Where does this begin?
How about we'll start at you say.
All right.
Let's go back a little bit. Let's say you walk towards the jump craft. We'll
That
read the
sounds
last
good to
little
me.
bit again.
All right. You walk towards the jump graft. You ask,
Sister, have we found any survivors?
Oh, only the dead. And I don't doubt that there are worse things buried here.
you bite your lip. And then you say,
Then taking the city will be more difficult than expected. Brother Charlie, your squad is with me. We jump for city Tylevershraz.
it had two X's
This is
before.
crap. Trilever typo. I hit Z again. I'm switching it now.
You
It's
board
like
the
it
jump
never
craft
happened.
and take off. As you descend the planet, you note that the devastation is not as complete as you had thought. The demons have erected force fields and bulkheads across the most vital parts of Agong. They have dug trenches lined with traps and mines, And everywhere there are cultists clinging to the walls, crawling up the walls out of the deep chasms in the ground and onto the roofs. You land in the city's central square. The demonic choir booms across the air. You look around.
Where is the fire?
Is this the demonic choir, or who's saying this?
I don't know. I'm
not sure.
I like to think.
Is this Charlie?
I like to think it's our like mystic guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Our like
Alright.
psychic.
Wizard voice time. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, bust it out.
It comes, I sense it.
It's really dangerous having like a 90-year-old man on the battlefield with
Yeah,
us.
dangerous for everyone else, Jack.
Exactly.
You can't see what he does with magic.
I can't wait. You hear the rumbling of heavy tread. You turn to your men and say,
Hold your positions, but prepare to fire on my command.
through the ruined buildings crashes a giant machine. It rolls to a stop. It is shaped like a centipede with spikes jutting out from its head and tail. In its body are gun turrets and missile launchers. You shout.
Attack!
Your men unload upon the centipede, but the cannons and rockets barely scratch its armor. You look at the thing.
Oh shit, guys, what do we do?
Oh God. We
Don't
can't.
stop
We gotta
playing
cut through its
music.
armor somehow.
Music
What
is
do you
the
got?
one thing we have.
Sorry, you're right. That's still really exciting. Weapons. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wait, which of you were the Magic Man?
Oh, that was a Magic Man.
Magic Man. What does the Magic Man do?
Oh, he's gonna consult his knuckle bones. He's gonna cast runes on the ground and find the best the best weak point
great.
in this big vehicle
All right.
thing.
What's his name?
Merledock.
Merledock.
It's Merlin, but with an extra fricative.
Dr. Merlin.
Merlin, but dark.
Because he's a cyborg, right? Yeah, he's
Merledock.
got
Yeah.
like a laser eye, and he's Merledock, the cyborg.
I like him.
His cyber bones.
So not only did we invite the old man to come with us down to the planet's surface, but we brought an old man who plays marbles on the ground.
He's divining. He's consulting the gods.
All right. Merledock. How do you spell Merledock?
Merldok.
Oh, man.
With a
Merle
K.
like Pearl with an M.
Merledock.
Says his name like he's a League of Legends character.
Or Pokemon.
Oh, man.
Hold on.
Oh, Lord. Sorry. I just realized I'm a bit behind on some redemptions here.
All right,
Good
we'll
Lord.
keep-
I'm behind on 3 of them. You guys.
Damn it.
Yeah. Eric, would you be able to read some narration for me while I punch
Yeah.
these in? Is that all right? Thank you.
All right, you keep doing that. Keep the drums going at least, though.
Drums are going.
Your brother Merledock consults his cyber bones and tries to scry the centipede's weak points. Merledock says,
It has a weak spot near its right claw. If we can break through the hole, we may end this.
Brother Charlie. Charlie, what is Charlie's signature weapon, Jeff?
Oh, winning attitude and a happy smile. And also the bazooka that they gave me when I joined the army.
They gave the medic an explosive weapon.
Themes.
Oh my God, Jesus! I like that character. Okay, I'm excited to share these. I guess. Do I have a moment to share these while you
Yes.
type that up? All right, hell yeah. So I've got a couple of redemptions here, and I'm going to begin with from Red Gamer Soul, Black Death Betty. So here's who Black Death Betty is, according to the AI. Black Death Betty is a demon killer and professional scientist. She has slanted blue eyes. She's bald, but used to have fine straight hair the color of fresh peaches. Right? She has a thin build. Her skin is light colored. She has 3 demon claws on her fingers. She has an axe. She has a high forehead. Her wardrobe is utilitarian, but mostly red and orange. Just a lot about what she looks like.
Oh, good.
So cool demon slayer lady bald with claws. Next one is from, who is this from? King of Autumn 96, God Wolf, Warrior of Crows. So here's what the AI has to say. God Wolf, Warrior of Crows is a towering figure of vengeance made of 1,000 crows. His massive body is formed of the bodies of the thousands of crows that feasted on him after he was sentenced to die for hubris. His strength is that of 1,000 warriors combined, and is one of the few beings that can defeat the demon of the crow. Godwolf is a towering figure of vengeance made of... Oh, this is the same thing twice. Delightful. Absolutely incredible. Love Godwolf, Warrior of Crows. And last but not least, the Illuminant Vegvisir from Country Buns. The Illuminant Vegvisir is a very powerful dwarven instrument of war. It was forged in the depths of a volcano by ancient dwarves seeking greater power. A luminous gem depicting an indecipherable rune is embedded in the axe's head. The axe emits a blinding light that damages any who look directly upon the weapon. So, some sort of magical weapon of some kind. And that's all of the redemption so far. Here we go. Do you have some more text you want to read?
Yeah, we got a bunch coming in. Those are some great characters. I like the man made of crows. Fuck you, Chris.
Yeah, Jeff,
That is
be
awesome.
guy.
Oh, so cool.
You can be Godwolf.
Sweet.
As long as I get to be the scientist murderer.
Hell yeah.
All right, we have from... Are you ready to read, Jack? Are you back, or am I doing it?
I'm ready to go.
All right. Yeah, we're going from Brother Charlie Nods.
Okay, here we go. Brother Charlie nods, and his happy smile beams.
Guess I could use this rocket launcher they gave me.
He shrugs. He fires a rocket at the centipede's right claw, but the rocket bounces off. The centipede lets out a cackling laugh. You grit your teeth and say,
You bastards.
You hand your laser gun to Brother Murloc.
I think
Was
it's
that Murloc or you?
Murloc.
Mirlock. I like Mirlock. I'm going to destroy that damn cephalopod.
Oh, I think that's...
I think that was... He gave me the gun, I didn't know.
Calm
makes sense for
yourself,
the
old
menu.
man. I will handle this myself. I'm going to destroy that damn cephalopod.
So you hand your
squid.
gun to Murloc and then run towards
Yeah, I have something greater.
it. All right. You raise your symbol of cybronic power and call out,
In the name of the Empress, I command you to surrender. Bow before the angels.
Angels emerge from your symbol. They swarm around the Nautilus. The Nautilus raises its claws and bellows with rage, and you keep running. The Nautilus smashes its head against the wall. You fall to the ground, and the mech lands next to you. You look up. It stands a towering 10 meters tall. Did we kill it?
No, we've just harassed it with angels, made it angry.
Gotcha. Okay.
We turned it from an arthropod into a cephalopod, so that's something, I guess.
It's a squid now.
And then to a Nautilus, which I believe is like a narwhal.
It's ever-changing
Sort of like
demonic
a
form.
snail with a squid inside of it.
Oh,
and a
yeah.
horn. Yeah, get on that, Noah.
Yeah.
Well, it looked like a centipede for a hot minute. I
It is
guess that-
considered it's classified as a cephalopod of the mollusk Animalia.
Oh, really? A centipede
Apparent-
is?
No, sorry.
No,
this
no,
is the Nautilus, yeah.
The Nautilus. Oh. I'm mixing up the word Nautilus with the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, aren't I?
You are.
I am.
Which is also a Nautilus, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's the ship's name, like the proper noun
Yes.
is the Nautilus.
Oh, yeah.
And it
yeah.
looks like a narwhal, but it is not a Nautilus. It is just called one.
And a centipede is an arthropod.
Jack, I'm hearing not enough guitar.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking of doing?
I don't know. All right, it's towering 10 meters tall. I think backup needs to happen. Fuck, what was Raven Man's name?
God
God
something.
Oh yeah,
God
it
Wolf.
was God Wolf, but it's GODWULF. God Wolf, Warrior of Crows. So
Wait, spell it again.
GODWULF. God Wolf.
Warrior of Crows.
Yeah.
Try to
What is it?
decide if he has a like tough guy Viking voice or if he just goes.
The voice of thousands of crows crying out.
Wait, I want this story to be about that guy now.
Yeah,
Yes.
get out of here,
He's not-
spaceman.
Rutherford,
disappointed.
you were cool for the start, but you were just a gateway to who we wanted to tell the story of.
What we could do actually is for God Wolf, one of you can speak as a Viking, and then the other one can just make incessant crone noises. Just sort of in tandem to get that effect. I think
That'd
that's
be
what
fun.
we need. Great, awesome. Who's playing God Wolf?
Do you want to talk or do you want to crow, Jeff?
I'll crow.
Great.
Okay.
I'll crow with you as well, just to give at least 2 of the many thousand voices.
Excellent.
King of Autumn says, "I once was God Wolf. Now I'm Sir." This is a dumb joke. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. There we go.
Let's hope the AI gives us a banger line for him to come in with.
Oh man, are you setting it up to say
I'm just
something?
gonna say God Wolf says.
Oh, here we go.
All
I
right.
am made of crows, the thousands of crows.
Oh dear God, please help me. They eat my flesh. You hear the flapping.
Oh fuck!
The flipping.
That's
You
space
hear-
flapping, everyone.
The flapping of 10,000 crows when Brother of Redemption, Godwolf, Warrior of Crows, so many titles, swarms around the buildings. It would seem that there was at least one survivor from the drop pods.
This is so metal.
Godwolf says,
You are an enemy of crowkind. You are the enemy of God. You will die.
oh fuck yeah,
I'm
dude,
just
this is
hitting
awesome.
enter.
Yeah. So just for anyone joining us here for the first time, anytime we hit enter, we can just let the AI carry on with its thought. We don't need to hit entering anything at all. You aim your pistol. You pull the trigger and nothing happens. The Borg is grinning. You kick its knee. It's now a Borg, roars in pain and drops its sword. You grab it and slam its head into its left knee joint. The Borg falls. I think the AI is a bit confused.
Yeah,
on
let's drink to forget that one.
Let's drink
You've
to
done
forget.
so
Let's do
well.
that.
That line took all of the AI's creativity.
Maybe give it a close quote as well, unless it keeps talking, which wouldn't be. Oh,
Already dead.
Oh yeah.
never mind. Even better. Is that all it gave? That's
Yeah.
it. Come on.
All right, now let's hit enter.
All right, here we go.
You. All right. Come on, God Wolf. How are you going to defeat this giant centipede Nautilus?
I need to learn the guitar. This is just so easy. Look at how easy. He's only playing like 8 notes at a time, but it sounds amazing.
That's like
Oh man, I really hope this is Godwolf coming in right here.
Oh, is this Godwolf, Noah?
Oh, 100% this is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, I felt like he was important enough to have like a full.
Oh no, he deserves a 2-page spread. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You gasp. The Nautilus roars in anger. The angels scream. The cyberite in your blood boils. You leap up, you swing your sword and stumble back. The Nautilus grabs you. You reach for your laser pistol, the second one that you didn't give to the old man. The mech grabs you and throws you into the air. You sail through the air. You tuck and roll and crawl for cover. The mechanic is standing over you. You leap up and strike at it.
Like the idea that the mechanic is like a guy that's trying to help you out. It's like, hey, bud.
Hey, I had a bit of a fall there, pal. Pretty bad.
This world, for how metal it is surprisingly filled with just very, like, well-adjusted and normal kind of just like, hey, how you doing?
You call that well-adjusted? They're surrounded by blood and viscera. They speak like they're from Minnesota just to survive.
Said no one ever.
So we did some settings to the AI to make it not be as repetitive. And I think as a result, it keeps swapping out the word it's using for the big mech. But that's okay.
Yeah.
You get some more.
I'm just going to say mecha centipede again to make it come back.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
What is the... Does it have a demon heart? What is the thing that powers a demon machine like this?
Oh, man. Souls?
Yeah.
It's got to be something Souls related.
A Microsoft Surface Pro 2.
But uploaded with a OneDrive filled with souls.
But soaked in blood.
Just gets right into the Pentium chip. Sorry, Cullen, what do you think?
Oh, that's it's powered by... I don't know, I got nothing. The Touch Pro 2.
Hell yeah, mathematics. Can we do like some sort of like hideous perpetual motion machine of like human blood and demon tears, and they always repel each other, so they're circling constantly in this centrifugal force or something crazy?
Good.
Great.
I'm gonna say it's powered by a beating heart
All
of
right.
a 1,000-year-old man that has known nothing but pain.
Even better. All right. So, Geoff and Cullen, let's say it's the year 50,000, and you two need to go take over a nearby planet. What is your first move?
First move, nearby
Yeah.
planet.
Yep.
I feel like you got to start a cult, right? Because then you need the cultists, because otherwise, who's your cannon fodder? I feel
Right.
like that's step one.
And it's easier to have a cult than it is to like have people recruit and sign up and train
Yeah.
them and stuff. Okay.
For sure.
Nice.
Step 2, tempt the powerful with promises of wealth and greater power,
Great.
so
Fantastic.
that they will do your bidding from behind the scenes.
Great. So now you've got both sides, all tiers covered. Cullen, what's your step 3?
Ooh, step 3. You have to devise a super weapon.
Okay.
You have to have something that will, like, crack the planet in two.
Great.
You know,
I mean, you did
it's all
want to
about
take
the
the planet over.
No,
didn't you?
no, we're a demon horde. We don't
okay.
care about the resources.
Great. Okay. Destroy the planet, crack it in two, and Geoff, bring us home. Your final 4th step.
Embark upon an ambitious program of social reform that all of the people will reflexively resist, and so bring about their own dissolution.
Oh wow, wow! You're really playing this from the inside.
He's devious.
It's very devious. I feel like every time Geoff came forward with something, it was like some sort of like political subterfuge, and every time Cullen came forward with something, it was like, let's crack a planet in half because it looks fucking awesome. Put some metal on.
I
Let's
think
go.
describes our personalities pretty well.
Eric, are you ready for us?
1 second. I'm just going to enter one more time.
Oh hell yeah, that sounds good. Can I get a little bit of backstory on Godwolf, the Warrior of Crows?
How do you not know him by now?
I know that
his body was set to be eaten by a million crows for hubris.
I want to
and
know
then
more
he
about
became
him.
the crows, and he is the brother of redemption, Godwolf. He redeemed himself by letting himself be eaten by 1,000 crows.
What about the newbie who doesn't know Godwolf?
What a loser.
Oh, God.
And that's like the most famous guy in the whole army.
Oh man, Godwolf's here. It's gonna smell like bird shit for a week.
The one guy that really hates him is Godbear, the brother of 999 crows.
I thought you were going to say like Lord Syphilis, the man of 1,000 noses.
Oh god.
Yeah, oh man, really sucks to be him. Country Buns would like to see God Wolf wield the rune-inscribed magical dwarven axe at some point. If we could bust out, what was it called again? The Illuminant Vegvisir.
What?
Did you forget about the Illuminant Vegvisir, the magical axe?
Is that what we
special
call it?
Runes
From December, our last show last season?
What? No,
No.
From 17 minutes ago from Country Buns.
Yeah, I must have been typing.
It's okay. That's the third one. Is a magical axe.
All right.
Where are we going from?
All right. God Wolf and his crows swarm the mecha centipede.
All right, let's do it. Godwolf and his crows swarm the mecha centipede, making it recoil in rage. You climb the centipede and find yourself staring at its core, the beating heart of a 1,000-year-old man that has known nothing but pain. You smash the plexiglass around its heart. They still use plexiglass.
It's plastiglass.
Oh! You
Yeah.
smash the plexiglass around its heart. The Marauder robot explodes in a burst of smoke and flame. The maniacal laughter of the nemesis of God echoes. Your eyes burn. You fall to your knees. The greater demon's voice says,
"You are unworthy."
You scrabble on the ground. The maniacal nesses in your eyes burst forth. What is that trying to say? Did I miss this one?
Maniacal nesses. Yeah.
What is that? Any ideas?
It's the many
The
nesses
maniacalness?
that sit maniacally in your eyes, Jack.
The maniacal nesses that sit within your eyes burst forth. You slam your fist into the ground. The earth cracks. You grasp your holy symbol. You thrust it into the ground and shout,
I cast out the demon!
The demon claws stay lodged in your soul, and you see before you the twisted visage of Erebus, the dark enemy of Orlenthal.
Yes!
The face of Erebus screams at you.
You are a worthless sinner! You must burn in hell!
You stand your ground and chant.
I banish you. I reject you. I cast you out.
Sounds like we're resisting the
Yeah, we
demons,
quite
whatever,
explicitly
hold
said
upon
no.
us. Exclusively, yeah. Anyone
So
want
is our
to...
god O.J. Simpson? Isn't that O.J. Simpson's first name?
Wait.
Orlenthal? Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god.
Wait, what? Orlenthal.
Well, now we know what he's up to.
Here we go. Here's the myth of Eruthin and Rana. No.
What?
Hold on. Never mind. This is just a Reddit thread of someone building a world. I thought there was a real mythology around the name. There's not. Orlenthal.
There's no way that that's his real name.
Orlentha is a name, apparently a woman's name. But Orlenthal, I don't think it's O.J. Simpson. Hold on. Da-da-da-dum. His first name is Orenthal. Very close. I didn't know that, actually. Wow. Well, the more you learn.
It was just a case of hiding identity. You just didn't want to know. Didn't want us to know truly who he was in this situation.
Is
Stan
the
Paulson.
centipede wearing loose-fitting gloves?
The city is strewn about with gloves that are too small for its claws.
That's why they said the weakness was in the right claw. That's why.
Yeah, there you go.
Stan Paulson in the chat says that Erebus ended up being the enemy of Orenthal is actually a big deal if you read the book. I have a draw something stupid here from Red Gamer Soul for you. Their Noah.
Brilliant.
And it says Black Death Betty riding in on the back of one of Godwolf's crows, shooting down demons with a freeze gun. In the background, a random soldier suplexes a demon. So if you want to just give us some action.
Okay, wait a second. All right,
Read it again slowly.
Yes, Black Death Betty riding on the back of one of Godwolf's crows, shooting down demons, period. With the freeze gun, period.
Okay.
In the background, comma, a random soldier suplexes a demon.
Well, I hope everyone didn't want any story happening in the art, because that's going to take me a hot minute.
No, I'm here for it. Eric, did you have anything you needed to say? I thought you had a question, or no?
No.
Oh, sorry.
But I did write some text.
Oh,
Jack,
amazing.
play
Yes.
that guitar.
Okay. Just scrabbling back. The face of Erebin screams at you.
We
If you
read
might
that.
give me that line again. No.
Oh, right, there we are. You are a worthless sinner. You must burn in hell.
You stand your ground and once again chant.
I banish you. I reject you. I cast you out.
The smoke clears, and you're left in the ruined city square. The demon has been cast out, but you can still feel the mark of its claws on your soul. Murdoch says,
Brother,
you turn. Murdoch,
your highling is glowing.
you grin. You hold up your karambit knife. The blade is stained with blood. You rub it clean. You sheath it. First and foremost, I've got a redemption here from Mish Life that I had missed earlier. Another character is Deathlock the Bloodthirsty, who, according to this, is a mid-level demon who is also the human resources officer.
Human resources for demons means a very different thing.
It does mean a very different thing.
They work in food and they work in the food sector. They're the ones responsible for figuring out quantities needed for demon cafeterias.
Yes, absolutely.
The portions of livers has been a little bit generous lately. We might have to cut back. We're losing some stock.
Here we go. I've got another one here from King of Autumn as well, if I could quickly read. And that is Summerhild, Abscess of Flesh. Yeah. According to the AI, it didn't generate. Sorry, guys. Let me try that again.
Yeah, I was reading ahead in your chat here. We were getting a little bit crazy there. At one point, you katanaed Murdoch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to forget that a little bit.
Murdoch, no.
I only bring it up so that I can drink.
So, Summerhild, Abscess of Flesh. This 40-foot colossus of a woman holds a congregation of nun-like figures that worship the demons. In return, they feast on flesh and grow on their bodies with flesh-like eldritch abominations. Oh, Lord. What a disgusting world we're visiting.
Yeah, why are we trying to save this place again? We should just let him have it.
I don't know. This place sucks.
Well, we're trying
Jen
to...
Polson says that's
said-
pretty embarrassing about the Helig thing.
We said... well, we said we're going to burn it all, right? So we're going to, get rid of all of this. And then I swear the new condos are going to be great.
Oh, Lord.
Wait, we're real estate developers? I switched sides.
This
Back
truly
to the
is.
demons again.
This is how Toronto moves to the stars.
Oh, Lord.
This is just Space Nashville.
Space Nashville. Hell yeah. I'd visit Space Nashville. I want to hear all the space country stars singing. Sounds awesome. Where are we picking up from?
I've tried to forget a few times. I'm trying to find a place to maybe end us with an act break.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's
'cause we're coming to-
9/11. Wow.
Yeah.
The hour is 21:11. Eric,
Wow,
what do you
Jack.
want from me? Christ. Well, I don't. This is such a strange format the AI's taken with these like clipped statements.
Yeah, right?
It's kind of cool. Is this what it's taking for that gritty style we're calling for?
Yeah, something like that.
Right.
Why don't we read
Kinda
this one? This one kind of works.
All right. The blade is stained with blood. You rub it clean and sheath it, and then you say,
Scars are a small price to pay for purity.
you look at yourself. The scar on your eye is pulsing with energy. You pull on your helmet, touch your emulant. You feel its warmth. You smile.
Oh no. Do we think we're righteous, but we've really been infected with the forces of the demons?
Has
Oh, God.
anyone checked him for a brainworm?
Oh my God!
Da-da-da.
Oh man! Do we want to take an act break here first, or do you want to give us a brainworm
Let's
teaser?
take an act break, and then we'll
Oh,
see.
man. So, welcome everybody to approximately midway through the show. We're going to play a little bit of a game that Eric has prepared for us. Eric, what have you done? what
Oh
have you
shit!
done to
I
us
had to do
today?
that today, eh?
Yeah, sorry, bud.
All right. Well, you know, when I read science fiction, I'm always astounded by the many inventive ideas for inventions that are put before me. Be it giant planet-killing moons in Star Wars or teleportation in Star Trek. I don't know. It's all pretty cool. But you know, when I look online, I see that many things that I see in science fiction are alive today.
What?
So yeah, crazy, right? So I'm going to ask you some questions of real inventions that look like they could be straight out of a science fiction model, like novel.
I'm into it.
So I start with all of you. I've drank quite a bit today with all of the resisting of demons we've done, and I've heard that this kills some brain cells. If I wanted to find a few brain cells, though, where should I look?
Inside a skull.
Inside of it.
Inside, yeah. I'm not quite sure I understand the question.
Where have scientists maybe grown some fake some human brain cells?
In
In
a
a petri
petri
dish.
dish.
Not in a petri dish.
In the
In a
head-
pig.
A pig, yeah.
In a pig.
What?
Not in a pig. Not in a
Oh.
pig.
Oh, I got so excited.
In a rat?
In a rat. In a mouse. A lab rat.
No!
Easy one. Yeah. So scientists have injected human embryonic stem cells into brains of fetal mice still in the womb. After the mice were born, the human brain cells developed along with the mouse brain cells, proving that human stem cells can develop into human brain cells in another living animal.
Oh
I'm
my
just going to
God.
say, risky business, guys. I don't want super intelligent rats.
Hopefully there's
Oh,
more
God.
pinkies than brains.
Yeah. But
Wait,
if I...
before we go, can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, you can.
I know that this is not the spirit of an act break, but what would be the worst creature on Earth to give human intelligence?
I mean, humans probably. Just looking at historical evidence.
Yeah,
Deep.
fair enough.
Yeah, I'm with Jeff on that one.
I was thinking like bees or something, but
Bees would be terrifying with human
I
intelligence.
just don't want wasps that
I
can.
feel like
yeah,
bees are
reason.
pretty chill though, right? Like bees are friends.
I feel like they'd
Like
rise
hornets
up
that
or
you gotta
something.
watch.
Hornets. Yeah. All right. Anyways, thanks for
Are
indulging.
you happy that we asked that question, Jack?
I am. Are you?
All right. Well, we got an hour of show left. All right. Pig. From going from losing brain cells to losing something more visibly substantial. If I were to lose a finger, where would I go to regrow it?
Matrix.
The iguana farm.
Not the iguana farm.
That's not a bad idea.
You've,
Are there other animals that regenerate limbs?
Salamanders do.
Starfishes do.
Octopuses regrow
I will
typical?
say that this science was of course spurred on by things like lizards regrowing their tails as a a first point of inspiration, but it doesn't have to do with anything scaly.
So
Oh, they've regrown the tip of somebody's finger using like pig cartilage.
Not pig cartilage.
Pig.
Big bone.
Not big bone.
Is it
Big,
pig related?
mesentery tissue.
I don't know what that is, so maybe.
Stuff that holds your intestines together.
Let's give it to Geoff. Very close. Yeah, it holds you. Yeah. Pig bladders is it. Sorry to piss on your parade, but pig bladders contain a protein that stimulates the total regrowth of tissues. Similar to how lizards can regrow tails. And they use pig bladders ground up into a fine powder to regrow a finger.
They just sprinkle it on there and sit it in a jar of water for a while.
Now, speaking of losing brain cells and losing fingers, I, for one, long ago lost my dignity. And with that, I came with the, I came to the realization I love Prada silk bags. But, oh my god, silk is so expensive. Jeez. But, my goodness, there's a new way of growing it. It used to be we had to harvest it from these tiny little worms. But now, how can we get silk?
I think I read about this. Didn't they genetically engineer some spiders or something to make like a silk-like
It is a
substance
kind
now?
of spider silk.
They spliced it into the milk-producing glands of goats, I think, wasn't it?
Correct.
What?
But this just isn't any silk. This is super silk that could potentially even make artificial limbs and bulletproof vents. Geoff gets the point.
What the hell?
Yeah.
From the goats.
So, we can regrow my brain, we can regrow my finger, or we could just give me a new cybernetic arm with goat silk. But now, what if I wanted to see beyond my own sight and know things far away? What has DARPA been researching for surveillance?
Birds can see beyond the light spectrum that we can, right?
It's true.
Are they learning maybe how to build a new machine like retinal cones and stuff?
No. It would be hard to control a bird. We have to think smaller.
Oh.
Is it like in flies?
Is it the sentient bees again?
We are in the ballpark. The bigger than those.
Bigger than flies.
Beetles.
Smaller
Beetles! Oh my god, he's on fire!
You can't stop him!
You can't stop him, funded by DARPA. In parentheses, Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. Scientists in the University of California have implanted electrodes in giant flower beetles that allow them to send wireless signals to the beetles to make them turn, take off, or hover in mid-flight. The Department of Defense hopes to use these technological terrors to assist with the research and rescue missions and for government surveillance.
I saw a video of this a long time ago. It was like you had a beetle and they put this just like device, like a circuit board on its back, and through electrical impulses they made it like hover up and then like turn, and it was horrifying.
Shout out, thanks to Reader's Digest for this wonderful list. It's really amazing.
Can I throw out another horrifying anecdote?
Yes.
Please.
So I think it was Stanford. I forget the institution, but they called it necrobotics, and they have discovered a way to pneumatically actuate dead spiders to grip things.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not here for this.
They put a spider on the end of like an articulated arm with a pneumatic hookup, and then because spiders extend their limbs through hydraulic pressure rather than muscles, they can use it to grasp things that like more delicately than you could with a mechanically actuated grabber.
Well, on that note, I'd like to segue into our next question.
Okay.
The robot, known affectionately as Eater, though that is just an initialism of EATR, was in the news for how it was grasping human-like dummies. But why was everyone in such a tizzy of EATR, Eater, grasping human dummies?
Was it grasping him by the throat because it was just the easiest? It's the smallest part, but it was just like, yes.
Some of the pictures are, yes, of it grasping throats, though that is not the whole of the problem.
Oh, no.
Was it doing it too sensually, and people were getting...
I'm not going to kink
disturbingly
shame.
aroused?
That might be, though that's not why they were angry.
Is it just a giant mouth?
What is a mouth, though? To what end? I'll give you a hint. One of the hands was a giant claw with which it was grasping. The other arm, at the end, was fixed a chainsaw.
Wait,
What?
excuse me. Okay,
Cutting off
I have a
robots?
new
Robot
question. Yes, my new lumberjack robot.
What do you think EATR stands for?
Wait, is it actually for tree removal?
No.
It's something EAT
So-
tree removal.
No, it's not
Can't
tree
think.
removal, but it does use trees in its original use case.
Executionary arboreal terroristic robot.
I'm gonna give Geoff another half point if no one can come up with something better. That's not right, but that would be something maybe the headlines would think of.
Damn it.
Yeah. We got 5.
It's
4,
designed to cut
3,
the branches off of
2,
trees, like strip them off to give you just the
1.
bar. No.
No. The full acronym is Energy Autonomous Tactical Robot. It fuels itself by using claws and chainsaws to chop down biomass that then is burned in an interior furnace and turned into steam energy.
Oh, God.
There were pictures sent of it. It was built as a rescue device to send into hazardous places, the idea being it can continue to fuel itself, but pictures of it rescuing dummies by grabbing them by the throat and dragging them onto a giant trough with which the giant masticators were there fueled everyone to think that the military was making robots that feed on people.
Oh my god.
So that is the worst thing to give human intelligence to.
Yes, the tree masticator here to save humanity.
All right. Real quick one.
Jesus.
Lightning round.
Okay, all right.
Who should I not wrestle in China?
A panda bear? I don't know.
Really good Chinese wrestler.
Premier Xi Jinping.
Everyone's wrong. The answer's dogs. They've genetically modified dogs to get rid of the myostatin gene, which slows muscle growth, making super powerful dogs. Golly
God.
gee, one more question here. With all of these amazing technological advances, I think if there are aliens out there, oh man, they're gonna want to get their hands on this stuff. Look how crazy good we are. But what have some astronomers at the University of Columbia come up with to make sure that aliens don't see us and don't come a knocking?
They come up with like some kind of like radio wave cloaking device.
Worldwide camouflage, like a big net we could just put around the whole planet.
Not a big net, not radio waves.
Giant mirror.
Think sci-fi.
Lasers.
Lasers
grid.
is just fucking insane!
Jeff, Jesus.
Christ, get out! Get out!
So, the University of Columbia deduced that the way we see planets from faraway stars is in tiny shadows that the planets make as they cross apart from them. So they deduced that we could, in theory, with technology that exists today, shoot lasers away, counteracting that darkness, thus giving us a planet-wide cloaking device, keeping us functionally invisible from prying
lie, that's-
alien eyes.
That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Love that.
Yeah. So it's a crazy
that
world
the-
out there, and Geoff wins.
Oh, damn it. Congratulations, Jeff. Wow, an unprecedented 5 points to me. A
Excuse
close
me.
second place.
4.5.
4.5 points. Well done, Jeff. Jeff, that means you have earned yourself even more work to do, and that is to give a summary of the plot so far. Are you ready?
I am ready to go.
Go.
Moon of Pythius, wreathed in the spawn of demons, has attempted to take control of Morag, the nearby planet home to the Cyber Template Brotherhood. We have determined to resist their infernal taint and have launched an expedition to cleanse with holy fire and billiard balls the surface of the Moon of Pythius. We have landed at the third ruins of Agon to establish a foothold where we've learned the horrifying news that only one survivor of the drop pods remained. Good news, it's fucking God Wolf with 1,000 crows.
Yeah, baby.
The main guy Reynard, what's his name?
Not as memorable as Godwolf, I'll tell you that much.
Rutherford Calgarian has wiped out in single combat the cyber centipede, Nautilus, mech, and destroyed its heart, but not without suffering a few scars of his own on his soul, setting his Heilig aglow.
Cullen, what's a Heilig?
I couldn't tell you, but I bet Merle knows.
Cullen.
Yes.
This is an improv show.
Oh, that's what I was saying. Merle knows for sure.
Oh my God! Here I am shutting you down like a damn idiot. Merle what's a Heilig? Damn it!
Your Heilig is the representation of your holy, pure fire within your soul that manifests on your face.
Oh, okay. What does it look like?
Well, this is a cool scar because it says.
Oh, okay. What's Murloc's Heilig?
He's got a sick, like Orthodox cross right in the middle of his forehead.
Oh, rad.
Nice.
These guys are awesome. Red Gamer Soul wants to know, is there a brain worm on the wall? There is! Oh, there it is!
Nice.
Oh, I didn't even spot it. Well done.
Could you guys spare me for about 30 seconds while I go replenish my beverage?
Sure can.
Go for it.
Yeah, I think I may need to do the same.
Go for it.
And now I'm gonna make y'all smaller and the art bigger, so this doesn't keep happening to me.
Wow.
Sounds good. Noah, who's that in the bottom left?
It's the demon getting hit with the freeze ray.
Oh, I see. We got the demon. We're getting shot by the freeze ray, riding a giant crow. The demon getting suplexed.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Are they in like post-apocalyptic World 1-1 from Super Mario World?
They. You know what, Jack? I can answer that question with a couple more lines.
All right. Oh, give them sad faces.
I knew there was something demonic about those damn hills.
Oh.
Quick, where's Ketsup?
What? Wait,
Oh,
why am
I think she's
hearing-
live right now. Ketsup, get over here.
I'm hearing a echo.
Oh.
I think someone took off their headphones and left them
I think,
near
I
their
think
mic.
Geoff or Cullen put their headphones on their mic or something.
Let's
I'll
say
use it
I'm
as a
back.
delay pedal.
Yep.
Perfect.
Boy.
Eric, are you ready for me to read? What's the thought?
Well, I mean, there's some text. We'll see what it
You
says.
seem unsure about it. You and your forces begin to push on to the center of the city and the dark chapel of the greater demon. As you walk, the scar on your forehead itches. Brother Godwolf and Brother Merlock are bickering back and forth. Godwolf says,
You should not be here. We should not be fighting. We should be seeking a new way forward.
you stop. Murlock stops. You turn to them. You point at your scarred eye and cry.
This is the price of redemption, the mark of our devotion. This world is dark and full of sin. We must stand against the darkness.
Rad. So they're just bickering and you're like, look, I lost an eye. Damn it.
I'm substantially less handsome now.
I don't know if that's true. He's pretty handsome to begin with. I feel like the scar just gives him an added little, I don't know.
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
I'm just going to hit enter. Let's see
Go
what
for
it does. Come on. Oh, no, there's a technical issue calling the model.
No.
What? Pourquoi, AI? Pourquoi?
Porqué.
Porky?
Porcupine.
Porcu.
Porky Pig.
Stan Polson says, Centrist Goldwolf reaching across the aisle. Here we go.
Here we go.
Murlock says,
But brother, what of the demons?
you spit You sneer, snarl, and then you roar.
We do not fight the eternal, we reject it. We refuse. Wait, we refuse to accept that we are cursed.
Sounds like we're resisting the call.
Cursed is just a frame of mind.
We can boss bitch our way out of being cursed.
Yeah!
Hell yeah.
Now let's march to the city center.
Honestly, this is all humanity has. Like, any 4X game in space with humanity, all we have is, like, generally being determined. There are races that are cleverer, stronger, could literally, like, float midair if they wanted to. But humans, we persevere real good. That's what we've got.
As long as no one steals our hope.
Oh, God. Boy, I sure hope no one takes this hope I've got here.
I think there's no hope stealers on this moon, eh?
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure thing, bud. Oh, watch out.
I heard that one guy's got some really wicked tears.
Oh, my God.
Damn
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Oh, for fuck's sake, AI. Come on. Come on.
I'd love to get more than 3 sentences at a time.
I like that the AI is just kind of defaulting to, you kill it, you run at it with the sword, you...
Oh, here we go. Ooh, a little heart-to-heart with Merland. All right.
No,
His name's different every time.
Marad. This is another.
Marad.
It's a new guy.
All right, cool. Why don't you finish your line there?
Cursed is just a frame of mind. Now, to the city center where we will kill the demon.
You march on. As you march, you notice that Merland seems troubled. Marad, meanwhile, looks up at the sky. Marad whispers,
Is this the same guy?
I don't know.
Or is this an
I
actual
think
new
it's a
guy?
different guy.
I think it's a new guy.
Okay.
Yeah, you got the 3 brothers, Murdoch, Merland, and Marad.
The demons have returned.
You grip your clave.
I love how we have 1 million weapons.
So many weapons.
Common misconception, a clave is actually a kind of Heilig.
Actually, a clave is a ritual weapon of the Guru made to be used in Hamid Glabro or Krynos foam with equal ease. It's from the White Wolf wiki.
What? I can't tell
I'm
if you're
trying
making
to...
a joke or reading
No,
something
this
from
is
the
a real
internet.
thing. It's from Werewolf the Apocalypse, that classic TTRPG setting.
Bet.
It is a blade of rare and powerful fetishes. They're
Wow.
wait, what?
Wait. What?
Hold on.
While you're reading
like
this,
tribal fetishes, not
Yeah.
breath play.
What are you thinking? Sorry.
so Jack, can you set let's pick a greater demon that we created on Thursday.
Oh, man.
That's the
Okay.
one. So
Yep.
could you do a poll in the chat? We're at a dark chapel. Can we? Are we at the dark chapel of Zactor, Beelzebite, or Cyber Sithis?
Do you want to read a little bit about them while I type
Yeah.
the names in here?
All right. So these are the greater demons that chat named, and we came up with on Thursday. We have the greater demon Cyber Sithis, the Hope Stealer. The Hope Stealer is the title given to the greater demon Cyber Sithis of Pythius. His previous incarnation was known as the Hope Seeker, as he sought the souls of mortals in order to fuel his vile form. When Cyber Sithis killed the Hope Seeker, it was the Imperium who bound him and his body to the moon, where he remained for eons. So we got old demon Cyber Sithis and his stealing hope. Then we've got greater demon Beelzebite, the Searing Pain. A greater demon of the Moon of Pythius, Beelzebite is the Searing Pain. He is often described as the greatest enemy of Vaul, the Fiend Duke, and the Fiends. Beelzebite is a mighty...
So much lore in this world. It's incredible.
Retaining
Beelzebite...
none of this information, but it's real cool.
Yeah, we said words, and they start with V's and X's. Beelzebite is a mighty and powerful demon of great power. Beelzebite commonly manifests near the Sea of Night when he sends out his deadly storms. He has been defeated many times before by powerful heroes, but he has always managed to return. And last one, chat, we've got Greater Demon Zactor, the Drinker of Tears.
Oh, man.
Zactor is a demon of the Moon Pythius. He is a powerful demon with a wide range of magic. Zactor's true power is in his tears. His tears are poison, and they have a mind of their own. They destroy everything they touch. His tears have destroyed planets and stars. So go for it, chat. Who do you want?
Chat's already voting. Right now, 56% of the vote is for Cyber Sithis.
Cyber Sithis. All right.
I'd also like to remind you guys can spend channel points. 100 channel points gives you an extra vote as well. So go ahead and spam the person you'd like to see. Beelzebite can still win.
Say, Beelzebite, that's got my vote. It's got the coolest name.
I'm not going to lie. Of all these names, Beelzebite's definitely the one. That being said, immediately more votes are going to everything except for Beelzebite. Wow, Beelzebite is really being left behind with 6% of the vote.
Oh, no.
Oh, we're head-to-head, neck-to-neck. It's currently 9 for Zactor, 10 for Zactor, 9 for Cybersithis. Zactor just jumped up to 14, with Cybersithis close behind at 11. Beelzebite still with 1 vote. Cybersithis back in the lead. Oh, jumped up to 18 now with Zactor. Oh, this is hard. This is so hard to keep up with. Oh, my God.
Damn it.
Cybersithis is
day
up
at
to
the
20.
races.
This really is. And we're about halfway through. I did 5 minutes. That's so much time for this. Tied 21-21 right now between Zactor and Cybersithis.
Oh my
with 2
God.
votes for Beelzebite. 23 for Zactor now. Oh my God. There's no keeping track. Who knows what's going to happen? Beelzebite taking it from behind. Beelzebite's coming up to 10 now.
Whoa, what?
Hold on. Couldn't happen.
Stop
couldn't
the
happen.
presses.
Wait, can I vote? I'm going to vote. I tossed 1 vote in for Beelzebite, everybody. Beelzebite's up to 11.
I love an underdog.
Wait, the fix is in.
Jack, you're the one who started this, so you're the one who has to stop it. When do we stop?
I had a 5-minute call, but I'm actually going to give it 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's way too long for this.
That's so much long. I didn't realize how long it would take. I thought it would take longer to read all the things.
No.
Thank you, Noah.
Oh, Beelzebite!
Beelzebite just took it up to 27 with
the
15
hell?
seconds left.
Oh
my God. Beelzebite just jumped up from behind. There are 15 seconds left.
This is truly
Down
what
now.
it is to exist on Pythius. A never-ending
seconds left.
war between demons of great scale.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's time, and I'm closing the poll. How do I close the poll? Oh, no.
We really should
God, I
sort these
can't
things
close
out
the
before
poll.
we do them.
I really should have. Beelzebite's now leapt so far ahead with 42 votes.
Oh my God.
Jesus Lord, I don't think I can close the poll because I voted in it.
No.
I broke the rule.
Wait, how do you close polls in chat? Do you just say like slash command close poll?
Oh,
What do you do?
poll's already active. Slash command close. No, there's no way to do it. We gotta wait for the thing to end.
No, we don't. Who's winning now?
The way it's Beelzebite with 65 votes.
What is happening?
How did this happen? Wow.
Channel points, I guess. People are really wanted Beelzebite to take it from behind, and boy,
right.
did he.
It's
Beelzebite has
Beelzebite.
been defeated, has been outvoted many times.
I
but
will say
always returns.
Cybersithis is... You're right. Cybersithis is slowly crawling its way forward, but the poll has just ended. Beelzebite takes it with 51% of the vote at 65.
Jeez.
Wow.
What a time. What a time.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Shout out to Spring Lyrics, who contributed 6,300 channel points to the game. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait, this
at
wasn't a
100 points
poll?
per, that's 63 points. No, that was Spring Lyrics spamming it until Beelzebite won.
Top-notch work, Spring Lyrics.
Well done. Well done. All right. Beelzebite is the winner. Good Lord. Who could have seen that coming?
Spring Lyrics.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, we've got some text, Jack.
There we go. Yeah, I'm just coming back here. All right. Grip your clave. Before you stands the dark, grand chapel of the greater demon, Beelzebite. You creep in. You crouch behind a fallen statue. You rest your clave on your lap and lower your visor. You listen. Nothing. You whisper,
God be with us.
You wait. Then you hear a voice. A soft, sibilant whispering. It hisses.
You and me, Jeff? Okay. Gotcha.
It whispers
Okay,
after
one
some
paper,
deliberation.
You were below the thing. Okay.
You got it.
Demon voice. There you go.
Soft, sibilant, and whispering.
Oh, that's fair. I am Beelzebite, the greater servitor of evil. I have sent my son to conquer Mork.
Oh man, it remembered the name of our planet? This is awesome! You look around for the source of the voice. It's two men playing rock, paper, scissors in the next room. There, a shadowy figure glides through a dark doorway. You lunge and bury your knife in the thing. Sorry, your clave in the thing. You pull it back. Its skin peels away. It shrieks in agony. You yank your clave free and the shadow crashes down. That feels too
It's
easy.
like climactic. Hey, he's Beelzebite. He's the greater servitor of evil. Like, he's a big deal.
Well, you know, like
He's been defeated. No wonder he's been defeated many times.
Yeah, right. The polls.
well, like they've been here for eons on this moon with no real challenge. Maybe they've just gotten really lazy, you know.
Really lazy. You pull back the dark figure's cloak to reveal full stop. A thin, pale, wraith-like man. He grabs you. You pull your cavalim from your grasp. He smiles. He raises his silver dagger and stabs at you. You dodge to the side. You slice at his neck and he falls dead once again. Another victory for humankind.
Oh, was that Beelzebite, or was that one of his cultists that he projected his voice through?
I fully think it's one of his cultists.
Oh, crap.
Ooh. The scar on your face throbs.
Yeah.
Your shoot, what's it called? I gotta look
Keelig.
through your Keelig?
Keelig.
Keelig. It's like I got a glossary back here.
Your keloid.
You did
Your
have a
kegels
brain
throb.
worm.
You grab it. You prise it open. You pull out a small metal capsule from your face.
Damn.
Capsule about the size of a small fingernail. You look at the mask. The mask stares at you. You look back at the capsule and open it. A tiny red wormy creature crawls out. Guys,
Sick.
we've got a brain worm the whole time.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh man. Oh no. Shit, does that mean we've been like controlled by them the entire time? Or is this like a genetically special engineered brainworm for us humans?
Or are the brainworms a third completely separate faction? They have their own agenda. They're not on the demon side.
They're not a part of this.
No.
We're just taking advantage of what's going on.
Are we the reason that the other drop capsules failed? Did the brainworm lead us to sabotage our troop insertion
Oh, without us even knowing? Oh my
and then
god.
made us forget?
Jesus Christ, that's horrible. Is that what a Keelig is? Is the Keelig like anytime the brainworm is influencing you, it like glows or whatever?
Oh no.
So everyone's taking it to be like, religious fervor. You look around the chapel. Your brothers are gone. It's as if they were never there. You open the pouch
Wolf.
on your belt. Sorry, what's up?
Oh no, sorry.
Oh, okay. You take out a vial of holy water. You dip your fingers into the bottle. You wet the worm. It writhes around. You throw it to the ground. It squirms and wriggles, its body fading. Guys, this is pretty metal.
This is a metal story so far. Yeah.
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 So it isn't exactly
centipede,
hidden, but
robot monsters.
There's definitely a brainworm in
There
there.
is a. Wow, Jeff, you're really on top of all of it every time.
I have an eye for these things.
What can I say? I got an eye for worms. Oh, Lord. King of Autumn would like you to pour the holy water over your head, like you're a football champ at the end of the game. Oh, Lord.
Does this mean Godwolf was never actually here?
No! I would like
shit.
Godwolf to be real.
Me too.
It's pretty fantastical. That was a man made of 1,000 crows, so I get it if it's not, feasible.
Brainworm trips,
He's real in my heart.
Oh, here we go. You open your Vox comms on all frequencies. You say,
Sister Justine, anyone, are you there?
sexy and stoic as always. No one answers. You kick the dying blob. It hisses and slithers into a crack in the floor. You stand and take out your twin glaives. Noah, you gotta go back and make this character with every weapon imaginable.
Just tripped and fell into a hot topic.
Yeah.
You walk out. You find your sister and shout. You shout.
Justine, where is everyone?
She turns. Is she just a giant mass of brainworms?
That's exactly
Her
what I was
face is
thinking.
gone and it is a writhing mass of worms. Yes!
Not Justine.
Giant brainworm person. You step back. You raise your glaives and slash at her face. You pull your glavers. You scream.
You have failed me.
You lower them. You look at your brother. He's staring at you. And he says, now, I know we talked about this before. Is the AI doing the same twist it did for the last 2 weeks, where humanity isn't real, you were crazy the entire time, and everything's falling apart and shit around you?
Well,
What do you mean, Jack?
well, yeah, but this one, it makes sense from the beginning.
does.
Because it's demons, and also it's not
And
breaking down and
brainworms.
doing the no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, just wait. It's gonna happen. So you look to your brother.
Right.
I'm gonna say this is probably Murdoch, or Murdoch, yeah, Murdoch. Sorry.
Murdoch. The fourth of the brothers.
He says,
Or have I brought you home to the embrace of Beelzebubite?
you look at him. He's no longer a man. You are a ghoul. You leap at him, grabbing him by the throat. You crush his windpipe. You claw at his face. You rip out his eyes. You feast on his flesh. You scream. Sorry, he screams. You laugh.
I think
Jesus
we are the one. So
Lord.
when we came, I'm going back.
Yeah, what you got?
So we come. He says, "I am Beelzebubite, the greater servitor of evil. I have sent my son to conquer Morag." We are Beelzebubite's son.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Oh,
Conquering,
could've
so we're
seen it.
conquering Morag.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Also, Noah, this art, absolutely horrific.
Yeah, it's
That's
sick.
great.
I'm
awesome.
glad. That's exactly
Is
what I
this-
wanted to come across.
Is this us or is this our brother, Murdoch?
This is actually Justine.
Oh, this is Justine with the writhing pit. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's awesome.
Luckily, I had drawn her earlier in the story. She had a mohawk.
Oh, man. Eric, are you thinking of something to tag this, or do you feel like this is it?
I'm tagging it.
Eric?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna add one more thing.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Sounds good. I'm curious to see how this ties together. Geoff, Cullen, has this been everything you dreamed it would be so far?
This has been
This
a
has
good
been a
time.
blast.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck yeah.
It's fun.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Honestly, as far as grim dark stories go, this is probably one of the best ones we've done here. I'm really excited by this.
I like how Grimdark always comes with an element of goofy. You just
It
gotta let it
does.
happen.
inherently, and you accept it, and then that goofiness becomes grotesque and horrible almost immediately, and it feels so good.
We had a character in our Mork game, Cletus the Metus. I gave them a magical fiddle that made a homunculus out of the corpses of their fallen foes.
Oh,
So they had a little meat baby that just followed them around.
Oh, God.
I adore that.
Thanks, Cletus. Much appreciated. You look out of the tower window and see that you are not on the surface of Pythius, but in the grand chapel of Morag. The whole planet burns before you. You grin. You growl. You turn to your master. He is standing there, his head bowed. You snarl, bare your teeth, and charge at him. Howling again, you tear him to shreds with your teeth. You devour him. You stand up, and you are alone. Beelzebub says,
Yes, my son. Devour me and let me become you.
Lord. You swallow. You close your eyes, feeling a wrenching deep inside your body. You open your eyes. Your face is black and red. Your eyes are white. Your skin is like stone. Your muscles bulge. Your jaw dislocates. Your teeth lengthen and your tongue splits. Oh my God. Yeah, Noah, come on.
I feel like a lot of it's gonna come to. I mean, that's evocative enough words. I don't feel I need to add to that with an actual visual representation.
That would just be showing off.
Yeah, it's just.
That's just taking it a step too far. All right, let's wrap this up. Your tongue splits. Beelzebub takes his first breath in 10,000 years and is reborn again. You lift your flavel. Your voice booms out.
I am Brainworm-fueled.
You have no mouth. You roar. You jump and land, walking towards the door. The door opens. A squad of Church Inquisitor troops stand before you. You glare at them.
And they quake in
Yeah.
fear.
Just give me a good blow line. They quake in fear. And then you eat them, and then more show up, and you look at them.
They're very scared at you.
And, oh, you're so scary. Good Lord. You glare at them, they quake in fear. Your brother emerges from the chapel. He looks at you with disgust. He sneers in contempt. You smile. You raise a clawed hand. You reach out. You take his skull. You twist. You squeeze. Oh, Lord, you break. You spit out his spine. I mean, how much further does this need to go?
Now begins the final age of Morag. Come on, AI.
It's not gonna just let it say the end. We should say the end.
I probably should. This will be my last one, Jack. I just really want it to say it. I want it.
I know, I want it to say it.
I don't want it to do the dishes. I want it to want to do the dishes.
The now begins the final age of more. This is a terrible blow line. The Inquisition, the Crusade, the time of trouble.
That was the new book.
It's
That was all this was. This was just to set up the new book, The Time of Trouble.
I think this is actually going to be the fourth Great War.
Oh, God.
Wow. Wow. What a
And-
story. What an adventure.
Metal.
Yeah, metal as hell. Cullen, Geoff, thank you guys for joining us. We're going to now move into the last little thing we do in our show, and that is sing a song. Chat, why don't you go ahead and throw out some song titles that you feel are inspired by today's events. I'll pick the one that I like the best, punch it into the AI, get some song lyrics generated, and we'll sing it all together for you to close things off. In the meantime, Eric, do you want to do like epilogues or something?
I don't know, or we could just chat. Thank you
Go
for both
for it.
coming. Wow,
Yeah.
Geoff, you knew those trivia questions like nothing else.
If a nerdy science fact quiz is basically purpose designed for me to ace.
You spend all your time reading about goats that lactate spider silk and.
Yeah, in fact, I actually read that little tidbit based on one of my other interests.
Oh, and what would that be?
Lactating goats.
Oh, in general, yeah. Goat's milk and its many uses. All right. And thank you, Cullen, for coming, even though you had a wedding yesterday, you said?
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, first of all, for having me. Good friend of mine got married here yesterday, and I drank a whole lot, like you do, at your good friend's wedding. So, yeah, it's been a day of not leaving this chair. It's been great.
It's good. Well, I'm glad that's exactly where we needed you.
Yeah, it worked out.
So sometimes we do epilogues at the end of the show. What characters would you two like to see? We could figure out what happened to them.
Oh, I mean, I feel like you got to have Godwolf and the new Basil Bite Sun guy have a showdown, right?
Epilogue.
Oh my god, yeah, of course.
It's the lead into the new book, The Time of Trouble.
Time of Trouble. Ravens versus.
We could call it like a storm of crows. I don't think that's been taken, right? A feast of
Yeah, that's a
crows.
new one. A feast of ravens or something.
What was his name? Godwolf. What was his
Warrior
God.
of Crows. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought there was something about redemption.
That's what I said.
don't remember what it was.
Brother of Redemption. Godwolf, the Warrior of Crows. Meets Beelzebite in
That's his name.
glorious battle. Epilogue. I'll read it because Jack is no longer looking. Godwolf, the Warrior of Crows, meets Beelzebite in glorious battle.
Woof.
That is the worst crow impression I've ever heard.
Beelzebite easily impales him on his spear. Beelzebite says, "One of you be Beelzebite."
And now you shall be mine.
He raises his spear. He plunges it in his chest. He pulls it out. It's covered in blood. Beelzebite.
Surprise.
Godwolf. I want Godwolf to do something. Wolf
Please do.
tries with
F's
He
in chat
dissolved
for
into
God
1,000 crows and recoalesce.
F to send his crows, his 1,000 crows. I should talk on the mic when I'm talking. Godwolf tries with his last breath to send his 1,000 crows to...
Stan Polson says, "What a twist! Godwolf was full of blood the whole time."
to peck out Beelzebub's eyes. They fail.
Oh. All right.
Beelzebub-
That epic battle for the ages.
Beelzebub's gaze turns black. His skin grays and cracks. His bones crumble. The whole world shakes. Beelzebub is consumed. The Tower of Beelzebub explodes.
All right.
Well, hey,
Nice
he
job.
did
A
it.
happy ending.
Well, that's it. I think that's the final message, that Beelzebub and Godwolf in a glorious battle where Godwolf was stabbed, clinging to life so that his crows may peck out Beelzebub's eyes. They killed each other in a battle for the ages.
I like how they fail, but the tower still explodes.
He didn't
still
get the
loses.
part he wanted, but it worked out. So
I think that
I was aiming for eyes. I hit the self-destruct button. I'm sorry. I just got
you're right, Noah. Though.
confused.
That's it, though. They go peck out his eyes, but you can't peck out things that are just self-destruct buttons. You're because they turn black, right? Yeah.
it all makes
Oh my
sense.
God.
Wow.
I've put into the Zoom chat here a new shortcode that'll take you to a separate game here. I've generated a heavy metal rock song with a title provided by, I believe, the Mysterious P, and that is Cyberbone Consulting. So let's
boy.
divvy these up. I don't know. I don't really feel like screaming out a heavy metal rock song today, so I'm going to try and give this to everyone else as much as I can. Eric, why don't you start us off with verse 1 and chorus 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Where
Jeff, why don't you
can I find
take
these?
verse 2 and the second chorus? And
Okay.
Cullen, you're going to bring us home with the bridge and the final chorus, if you're down for that.
Gotcha. Yeah, where can I find this?
It's in the Zoom chat?
Zoom chat. Yeah, we've dropped a
Zoom
new short code.
And that's a capital I, not an L.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's the worst part of this. All right. In the meantime,
What was the name of the song again?
it's called Cyberbone Consulting.
All right.
Yeah. Because you got to consult those cyberbones.
Well,
In hindsight,
human-
it does sound like
It's
he's
a heavy
lawyer.
metal song, and the first word is look. Look, my name is Storm Shadow.
You may be wondering how I got into this.
I'm an assassin.
Cullen-
So Demon
go ahead.
Human Resources wouldn't approve a full-time cyberbone. She had to get a cyberbone consultant.
Cullen, Jeff, you guys both in? Are we ready to kick this off?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. All right. Give me a sec.
Look, my name is Storm Shadow. I'm an assassin. I kill for the highest bidder. And I only wish I could be paid more. I kill for money. I destroy his life. I break him down till he cries. I send him to hell. I take away his soul. I give him nothing but pain. I take away his dreams. I feed him lies and make him face his fears. Give him nothing to live for.
All right. Jeff, you ready?
Ready?
All right. Take it away.
Do it when you do, you'll die alone. I'll steal your soul and turn to hell. You'll scream, you'll cry, you'll wish you'd never been born. Well, maybe actually you wish you were. Kill for money and to screw your life. I break you down until you cry, which seems redundant after killing you. I send you to hell. I take away your soul. I give you nothing but pain. Take away your dreams. Feed you lies and make you face your fears and give you nothing left to live for.
All right. Here comes the bridge.
Cyberbone Consulting is where you find me. You'll find my services cheap, but the price is steep. I rip apart your very soul until you beg for death. Take you to pieces till there is nothing left. I kill you for money. I destroy your life. I break it down till you cry. Send you to hell. Take away your soul. Give you nothing but pain. Take away your dreams. I feed you lies. I'll make you my son. I'll let you face your fears, and I will leave you with you.
Who wrote this song?
There's a jingle company.
Yeah, they just crank these ones out.
There was surprisingly little consulting work done there.
That's an amazing line, though.
Other than the bridge where they checked in saying, oh, by the way, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll
like the
leave
idea
you with you? That's an amazing line.
That's also a great way to lie. Yeah, I'm just gonna strip you down. I'm gonna kill you and make you cry, quote unquote. It's not. It's a metaphorical death. I'm gonna just leave you with the purest form of yourself. And I'm gonna consult you.
That's brutal.
It's sure.
I like the idea of a assassin agency in some sort of post-apocalyptic cyber world. Cyberburn Consulting. For all of your cyber murder needs.
It's post-apocalyptic character assassination. Is what it sounds like.
Use promo code Cyberbone to get 50% off BetterHelp. If you've been with you.
Well, there's nothing else to say except that you can find us at patreon.com/imperfectlibrarians. You can type !Discord into the chat to join the Imperfect Librarians Discord community. Cullen, Geoff, thank you again for coming and joining us. Why don't you guys plug your wonderful show?
Yeah, thanks so much for having us again. Geoff and I are on Astronomica. It's a Stars Without Number actual play podcast we've been doing for a couple of years now.
And you can find all the links to various platforms on astronomicapodcast.com. We do have Twitter and Facebook and whatnot, but we're mostly active on our Discord, and you can get an invite link there on that webpage if you want to come interact with us after this for some strange reason.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to plug?
Wiseacre Brewery, the unofficial, not actually sponsor of Astronomica podcast.
Oh
they
my
make
God.
delicious beer here in Memphis.
I actually
We know
bought
your pain.
Memphis beer specifically because I knew that Geoff was going to say something about Wiseacre. I was like, I gotta Wiseacre's my least favorite local brewery, so I would be like, no, there are more. There
Now
are better
I
ones.
understand exactly why they haven't sponsored you. I'd like to leave you all with a Twitter exchange I found. Todd Kenrick tweets, "Live life like you're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Support each other, share the attention, pick your battles, and don't forget to take a long rest." To which the official Morkbury Twitter replied, "Live like you're playing Morkbury. Worship the devil, carry a spiked flail, listen to black metal, get drunk, cry a lot, die in a ditch." Good night, everybody.
Hell yeah. Good night.
Right.
Hell yeah.